What is up, everybody? This is Connor, and I'm going to be bringing you a Pokemon Go video, which I'm going to do like an evolution spree. I have, maybe those will hatch if my guy walks around a little bit. So I have some Eevees, Rattatas. I have some stuff that I'm going to evolve today. And yeah, let's get into this. So the first thing I want to do is I want to drop a lucky egg, because I'm going to be, using stuff, and then drop an incense. So that will allow me to just catch, whatever I want. A ladybug. I'm just gonna catch pretty much everything just for the XP, because what I really want to do, and what I've been realizing is, oh, you're moving a lot, and I don't think I have, because I throw all of these things out because I don't have room in my bag for them, so I just throw the Nap berries out because I don't use them. I don't use the pineapple and the Raz. Which the pineapple berries, I'm realizing you can't get them as easy as you usually could. I think they're starting to nerf the stops, especially like with the evolutions items, which was actually kind of funny because out of my 7-day streak, I got the upgrade, which I don't even own a Porygon, so I don't know why they would give that to me and be mean. But I did get the King's Rock today when I went out for a little bit of a hunt, so look at that. So let's get some evolutions done. 335 candy. I know, and the other thing is I just want to level up because I just hit 25, and I figured I have a lot of things to evolve, and, it's free XP and stuff like that, and I'll double it. So I'm going to evolve all this. And I'm really hoping my incense can actually bring in a Ditto, because that would be kind of awesome. Because then I would just be happy as anything, because I only have one Ditto with terrible IVs. And, it would be nice just to have a decent Ditto, like not one where I go into a gym, it turns into like a 2900 Dragonite, and it gets beaten by the Dragonite within seconds. Because it's such a low IV. I don't think any of these are good. None of these Pidgeys are good, but I'll just transfer the Pidgeotos out after. So Bluetooth off, drains your battery. So I figured I'll turn it off, I have to make sure it's somewhat off. And, yeah. So, yeah. Alright. So yeah, I'm really hoping those... I'm so used to transferring them because I never evolve things. But yeah, I'm really hope those eggs hatch this time, because then you guys can see what I get. I'm really hoping for a Gen 2 starter, to be honest with you, because they both are Gen 2 eggs. But, like, I'm really hoping for a starter only because I'm just sick and tired of, me getting 2K and getting trash. Like, I mean, I'm so used to that. But, like, I hatched 2 5Ks earlier, and I got a Meowth and an Oddish. I mean, the Oddish isn't bad because I don't have a Blossom, but I don't have a Sunstone either. So, and I never got my Vileplume, because before I started watching Pokemon Go videos, I never, cared. Ooh, something popped up. So I never really cared what happened. So I was just pretty much like, oh, I have 25 candies, evolve, evolve, evolve. I didn't care about IVs or anything. Then once I started to get more into the game, I was like, oh crap, I probably should check that. So, yeah. I'll evolve that later. I'll do some stuff nearby. Let's evolve. I always want to transfer. I don't know why. I have some Rattatas to do, and I'm probably never going to use a Slowking that much. So I have like a 70% IV Slowpoke that I'm probably going to evolve into a Slowking, because I did get the King's Rock. So I'm really hyped about that. I don't have enough candies to do a Seismitoad. I would, But I just evolved into a Poliwrath not too long ago, so I don't have any candies. I think I did hatch a Poliwag out of an egg, but you know. Debating. I want to see if I have a good IV Pikachu, and I might evolve it. But anyway, I'm gonna go straight ahead, and I'm gonna evolve that Slowpoke. Here's the guy. I think. Is this the man we're looking for? Yes, it is. Evolve. Use item. My first ever Gen 2 evolution. As crazy as this sounds, it is. So now I just gave it the King's Rock. Oh, he hasn't loaded yet. Come on, load, load. Ah, Slowking. I always used to love this card in Pokemon in the TCG. It was just awesome. 1592. Fire Blast on a Slowking? What? What is that, bruh? What is that? I didn't even know that was a thing. Fire Blast on a Slowking. Huh? I do not know. Yay, I got him. I got the Pidgeotto. Which I thought was doing. I didn't even see how much the other was. I don't think I hit anything there, so yeah. Let me evolve into some Raticates, because, I mean, if anything, the only thing that would happen is once Sun and Moon, Pokemon that are in Sun and Moon ever come to Pokemon Go, that's the only time I'd be able to use my Rattata candy, so I might as well get some Raticates. Ooh, Hyper Beam. I think this is actually decided that. False alarm. By the end of this, I'm hoping I'm somewhat close to level 26. Because my main goal before, I try and complete my Pokédex, other than the region exclusives, which actually shouldn't be too hard because obviously I live in the US, but I obviously can't get Mr. Mime, Farfetch'd, or Kangaskhan, or Heracross. I possibly could get Heracross. Because you know how Corsola and Heracross meet that one weird point? Oi. Stupid thing. But, yeah, so I mean, I might go to Florida. I mean, I don't know. Because, I catch Corsola and stuff down there. Because I do love Disney World. But that might not be for a while. I don't know how far this game is going to go. I don't know. They might shut down the servers next year, But I'm probably going to Disney in 2 years. 1 year, 2 years. 2019. Yeah, 2019, 2 years. So, and on this, in my opinion, I just really hope the one Pokemon I do want to get is a Tyranitar. If I get Tyranitar and Typhlosion, I'll be happy for the rest of my life in Pokemon Go. Because you don't know how long it took me, until they had the stupid starter event, I didn't own a Charizard. I owned a Charmeleon. I owned a Wartortle. I didn't own an Ivysaur. I caught all of them, added them to my Pokédex, just for them to be trash IVs. All of them. But I just hated how that happened was, the time where you get a 10 CP Pokemon, and the stupid thing is 10 CP Pokemon, and the stupid thing has perfect IVs, but the 700 something Bulbasaur you catch has terrible IVs. I hate when that happens. trying to think what else we can evolve that I have. I'm gonna save the orange candies, and I'm gonna evolve now. I could evolve a Poliwag into a Poliwhirl. This is good IVs. It certainly caught my attention. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Let me get this. Anything else I can evolve? I can evolve a Sentret. I'll evolve a Sentret for you. Because why not? I'll evolve it anyway. You know, because why not? And then I'll do all this, and then I'll just sit here, you know, incense, talk to you guys about what I would think would make Pokemon Go a lot more of a game that everyone would play. But, like, getting onto that topic is, in my opinion, I think there would be more people playing if you could trade. Like, what would just complete this game is trading. Because, for example, me, I have friends who, you know, have a Lapras that has good IVs that I need for my Pokédex, and he needs a Snorlax, which I have. So, you know, I'm always like, well, I wish we could trade, or I'll trade you this because I need this, and this is good IVs, and you can evolve this and that and this. And it would just make life so much easier in this game because of all the things that you would need. And it would just be better if you can battle with other people, because you know how many times, like, in the other games I always wanted to battle somebody, and now there's I'm gonna check the IVs on this guy. But like, I always wanted to battle people just to see, you know, what happens, other than, you know, you find this really low gym, you have your friend put one Pokemon in there. Yeah, you defeated his Dragonite, like, joy. Let me transfer this Marill. Yeah, and then I was thinking, I'm gonna do a power-up episode. Probably not for a little while, though, because of the Stardust. Because I need Stardust. Ooh, 8,000 XP. That's not bad. Hey, I picked up 30,000 XP during that whole thing. What are my eggs at? 1.8 still. Have to wait for it to update, and then it will possibly, you know, do what it's got to do. So hopefully these eggs hatch. Maybe we'll get something good, and the lucky egg is on, so hopefully it does hatch during the lucky egg. I'm going to be furious if it doesn't, because I need XP, I need the Stardust and everything from these eggs. And the one thing is, everybody always tells me, like, you know, why don't you buy games? In my opinion, I don't believe in buying into games. That's my opinion. I don't believe that you should go and blow $100 a month or more just to be able to beat the game. Because Reversal, Mystic 7, all the big Pokemon tubers, if you look, they always have, wherever they are, there's always a lore. There's always a lucky egg. There's always an incense. They always have something going on for them. And I mean, I would love to have that advantage, but it's just annoying. I mean, over the summer, I go camping, and there's a Pokestop, like, right down the street. So I go there, and I place a lure down, and we sit there with my friends. The one day, me and my friends, we bought a ton of lures, and we sat there all day, just putting lure after another. Oh, who wants to put the next lure? Oh, I'll put it down. Don't worry, I got you. And that's all we do all day long, and it was fun. The only problem is, it just gets boring, and the problem with it is, if there's not a lot of people, you ain't gonna get good stuff. And with Mystic, he has the advantage. Reversal, I mean, I don't know if you can say he has an advantage, but like Mystic, he's always going to San Francisco. He's always going to LA. Which, I mean, I watch Mystic. I love his videos. And, you know, the funny thing was my best Vaporeon, well, which was my best Vaporeon, I named Mystic 7 and ended up realizing it was terrible IVs but had the best moveset ever. So, yeah, so I pretty much, I don't have the money to spend on that. Like, if you go to the shop right now, I have 60 coins. I don't buy coins. Like, I wouldn't buy that right now. I think I only bought one thing from the. I think I bought coins once, and it was because Ditto just came out, and I bought like 2 lures, whatever. I had like 70, 70 Pokecoins from gyms, and I bought 100. You know, so, and I mean, right now I have 2 lures stacked up. I could have 2 more, but I ended up. Oops, something goes. Yay! Something I don't care about. A ladybug. But it's just that I always use my lures at the worst times. Dude, you're feisty. Like the one time I walked somewhere, and I think I was with my cousins, or I was with friends or whatever, and we walked there. We were there for a few minutes. It got really cold. We were freezing, and we ended up having to go back to go eat. So that lure was put down for a good like 10 minutes, and then we had to leave. Then there was like another lure I think that I placed down somewhere where we were eating, and I was like, okay, and it was actually a dumb move by me because I put it down where we were eating, but there ended up being a 20-minute wait, and they told us it was they told us it was gonna be a 10-minute wait, and like right before ended up being 10 minutes, we saw like a few groups leave like all at one time. So I placed it down, figuring we were gonna eat there, and then we sat there, and they're like, "Oh, why didn't you say something?" And the tables were taken, so we had to leave. So yeah, that's why I had no lure. But I'm really just hoping these eggs hatch, so I can show you guys, because this is also my first Pokemon Go video. You couldn't already tell, because right now I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone 6 Plus. But everybody complains that you can't record on it. I mean, yes, you can't record on it, but still at the same time you can. Like me, I don't do a lot of Pokemon Go videos out and about because AirShou does not work on iOS 10. So I'm kind of just stuck here doing it, but I found out that you could just plug in your phone to your MacBook and use QuickTime, so that's what I'm using right now. It's actually working pretty good because I know Shao would always, be a little bit laggy when I record Pokemon videos, and that's why I didn't. But see, like right now, I'm spinning it like crazy and it's freezing. Well, yeah, I'm doing that on purpose. Not that much is coming from the incense. Kinda sucks. I got my little buddy here, Cyndaquil. My personal favorite Gen 2 starter. And then items. The other thing is, I wish you could just store more items. Like the one thing when the update came out, I don't know if is it still like that? Yeah, where your Pokemon storage is now 100. They should have did it to the bag too, because now I'm trying to spin every Pokestop to get the evolution items, and I can't pull any of them. And then I finally do. Now I have all this extra stuff. Like, look, I've collected 67 Pokeballs, 103 Great Balls, 43 Ultra Balls. I have all the other stuff, and then I have the berries. The berries take up 82. Yeah, they take up 82 spots, and then I have 280, 300. Yeah, I have exactly. I have like pretty much almost for pretty much. Ugh, what am I saying? Half of my storage is because of my Pokeballs. And yes, am I going to use 103 Great Balls? No. But then I could just, you know, say I'm somewhere where there's no Pokestop, like by my house, and I decide to do something like this, I can throw as many balls as I want because I have over 200 of them. You know what I mean? I mean, the worst is when, like, I was sitting at my house, and all of a sudden a Nidoqueen went on my radar, and all of a sudden my guy got it because it was like right over there somewhere. He just randomly walked over there, and I went to go catch it, and I ran out of Pokeballs. I went through like 20 Great Balls and like 10 Pokeballs, and I'm like, I have nothing to throw at it. I have nothing to throw at it. So I ran all the way down there, all the way down over by those Pokestops, picked up some Pokeballs, came back. I had to like, I came back home and I, you know, what just happened there? And I went to go catch it and I couldn't catch it. So I was like, what? But anyway, just updated it. Ooh, something spawning in. What is it? Ghastly? I guess it's kinda good, but it's Gen 1. Of course. I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb for a reason. I mean, it was kind of bound to happen for somebody to call me. But isn't that what Do Not Disturb is for? Am I right? Hey, I got the Ghastly on a one-hitter quitter. Did I miss him? I might have missed a Pokeball and I just wasn't paying attention. The other thing is, if I could, I would really go get that Eevee because I will show you right now. I evolved this Jolteon. This was before I even knew Gen 2 was coming out. No, not this one. This one. Yeah, this one. I evolved this one before I knew Gen 2 was coming out. And I was down to 0 candies. Look at the candies. Look at the candies. 328 candies. That's how many Eevees I've caught to try and get a perfect IV Eevee to get a Umbreon or an Espeon. I swear, if I get to 400 candies and finally get one, I am not doing it again for the other one. Like, I just don't understand how hard it is. I've caught so many Eevees, and I had one that was perfect IV. Perfect! But it was 10 CP, and I ain't powering that up. I don't got a million Stardust. I only got 42,000 Stardust. Oh, still at 1.8.2. 1.8.2. Connor, are you stupid? 1.82. I'm just waiting for this thing to update. But the funny thing is, you have people like me that I'm never going to complete my, like if you look at my Pokédex, 166 out of 184, I think Reversal and Mystic and all them are, and Straight Up Knives, they're all up there, and they have past 200, I think, all of them. Can some of these load in, please? Please? Pretty please? Pretty please? I guess not. My game's being really loud. My game just lagged out, I think. Oh, no, it didn't. Good now? You good? You good, fam? We'll wait out this incense and lucky egg, and if once my egg hatches, once my eggs go to hatch, I will record it and I will add it to this video because yeah. Ooh. And then don't forget to check out, I'm going to be posting this video most likely probably tonight, which is Saturday, and then in the morning I'll probably post a Pokemon TCG so the Pokemon card showcase thing from my newest cards since my last video, which was forever ago. So, to show off my new stuff, like my playmat and all that. So make sure to go check that out. Just gonna wait out. What the heck? Oh, hello. That comes off. I don't think it's supposed to do that. So nicely made, man. Things nowadays. Like, so I have this thing in my on my desk, and it holds your phone. So like whenever I'm doing a Pokemon video, I'll put my phone on it, and it's like a little charging stand, so you can put the cord through it. It's all neat and whatever. And the piece of leather that's supposed to be nice and cushiony, it's just, you know, cheap leather taped on the ends and then glued to the bottom of the wood. You know, it's nothing special, and the glue already came off, and I haven't had it that long. Ooh, a Venonat. Let's catch it anyway, because why not? Be really awesome, though, is, I mean, with the Pokestops, I see where people put them, but my question is, how did they decide where to put Pokestops? Because, I mean, I don't think they hired people to go around and figure out places to put them. I hope not, because there is legit one Pokestop, I forget where it is, and it just says the big clock. I think that's legit all it says, is the big clock. Like as the description. I'm trying to think where it is. It's possible that after this video, I might go grab that Eevee, and with my luck, watch it go and be terrible IVs. Can I snipe it? Nope, didn't snipe it that way. I couldn't snipe it, but who cares? Are still at 1.6? Of course he is. I wish they didn't fix the whole new walking technique, because as you can see, my guy is like glitching out back and forth. That's because right now I'm shaking my phone just to get that extra few kilometers. Or meters, I should say. No, I wish you could change them to miles, to be honest with you. Because, to be honest with you, as easy as the metric system is, and how it works, and how hard our mileage system is for Imperial,